Recently, more people have been showing interest in running Bayonetta, and I often get asked the question on how to do certain skips. So I figured, why not make a skips video to give them a point of reference. So, first off, I'm gonna start at the Angel's Metropolis. There isn't so much a skip here as there is optimized movement. You basically just jump over this metro, then you hold forward and press the jump and the punch button at the same time, like this. Now this is faster than dodging because you either have to time your dodges correctly, or you get capped at 5 dodges, which is an exhaust jump. Now, there is one more place where this trick is used, and it's slightly further up ahead when you enter an elevator. Now once you break the wall that's here and the elevator appears, you just go up, and again perform the trick I just showed you, right down this hallway. Now these are the only 2 places where the trick is actually used, and after that you buy the air dodge from Rodon, and you just don't ever use the trick anymore. Alright, now we're near the end of chapter 2. Now this one isn't so much a skip as it is more of an movement optimization. But first, you kill these 2 enemies. Just skip these 2 cutscenes, and you just jump over and dodge twice. And that's basically it. Alright, now we're in the Burning Ground, and there are 2 skips in this stage. The first one is near that bridge, which will collapse when we get close to it. And there's 2 ways to do it. Either you pop a yellow pop, you do a double jump, and you use the Onyx Rose's stiletto to get over the gap. Or, the way I'm gonna do it is pop a yellow lollipop, do 2 ABKs, and then stiletto with the sword. Alright, now, the second trick is right after you pass the broken bridge. However, you cannot do this trick from the stairs for some extra height, because if you do, the bridge over there will collapse, and if you're not on that bridge, when part of it collapses, you will die. Now first off, I'm gonna do an ABK right here and use stiletto movement to get myself all the way past that huge stone pillar. Then, now that I've got past it, I will use another ABK to correct myself and aim myself towards this pillar and land on it. If you don't get enough height, you might want to do a wall jump to get the extra height, but you should make it. Okay, now we're near the end of the Lost Holy Grounds, and there is 1 skip in here and 1 quick kill. Now, the skip is right after we enter this door. We go to the right after we exit it. We do 2 ABKs, upwards, 2 downward, and then we wall jump off the wall right over here and dodge to this fountain. Now, next up is a quick kill coming up, but I don't know if I will get it first try, so I'll skip ahead to when I actually get it. Okay, now to perform this quick kill, you need to have the Grace Claws. Now what you're going to want to do is ABK up here, the dragon will spawn, and you will need to make your way to the top as fast as you can, using stiletto movement. Then you'll want to switch to your Scarborough Fair weapon, shoot him out of the air with a bullet climax, and then kill him with a fully charged Grace Claw attack. Also, to give more of an explanation behind this glitch, or this quick kill, when you enter the battle, there should be another dragon flying around, and if you manage to kill the inspired you're fighting, before that dragon vanishes behind this structure, you should be able to get the quick kill. But it is fairly tricky though. Alright, now we're at Gates of Paradise, and what you're going to want to do is run to this ledge in panther form, then pull off 2 ABKs and fly towards that little incline over there, slightly at the top of my screen. And then, after you are there, you'll want to use an ABK to bypass the angel gate that's over here. Now, I'm going to show it one more time. Run to the ledge in panther form, fly to the little incline, and do an ABK off of it to bypass the angel gate. Okay, coming up next is one of the biggest skips in the game, and it requires a magic flute. Now, as soon as this cutscene ends, and you land on the floor with your bike, well, on the floor with your bike, please, you'll want to use a magic flute. Let me just... oh no. You'll use a magic flute like this, run backwards in panther form, and then as soon as the result screen pops up, you'll want to hit the wall to return to normal. And doing this, you'll bypass around 5 minutes of doing this stage. Alright, now there are a few skips in this level, and the first one is near the beginning. It skips you the first verse and saves you about 10 seconds. What you want to do is go to this part of the level, stand on this ledge, do 3 ABKs, 2 ABKs downward, and then turn into crow form and fly to this orb. By doing this, you will have skipped the first verse. Alright, now the next skip is a small one, followed by a very big one. What you're going to want to do is do 2 ABKs, to jump to this, it saves you a few seconds, and then you'll want to enter this part. Now a cutscene will play where a golem will follow you, and you'll want to run down in panther form and do 2 ABKs around this part. And turn into crow form, fly a bit to the middle, and then try to fall down as far as you can down Snake Way. And this saves you about 15 to 20 seconds or so. Alright, the next skip is right after you assemble this key. You don't actually need the key. All you need to do is run up towards here, do 2 ABKs, and then fly over to this platform. Now, there's also a small movement optimization you can do here. And you can also do it in the Lost Holy Grounds on New Game Plus, but you jump through this hoop, and you keep switching between the Durga elements. But they have to be on your feet. Okay, now there's also this small part. It's not really a skip, but if you do it right, you can get across this entire path without the golem actually catching up to you, and basically getting through it pretty quickly. So I might as well just show it. Now, if you do it correctly, you don't actually get hit there, but even if you get hit at that part, as long as you don't get flattened, you don't lose much time. Okay, this next skip is at the end of Sea of Stars, and what we're going to do is skip the entire last verse. First, what we're going to do is jump to this platform with the Grace and Glory statues, then we'll go to the ledge, do 3 ABKs upward and 2 downward, get out of bounds on this platform, and then we run over, do 2 panther jumps, and fly the rest of the way to this part, right where the roses are. Now you should get behind the barrier that's over here and skip the entire last verse. Now, the last 2 skips are located near the end of the Tower to Truth. One is right here. Basically, you just do 2 ABKs to get up to this platform. Then the second one, you go over to this thing, you use 2 ABKs from it, drop down on this platform and do Panther Jump, and fly over the rest of the way using the Crow, immediately starting the next fight. Now, those are all the skips used in any % normal. If you have any more questions, please leave them in the comments below, or ask me directly on the Bayonetta speedrunning Discord. I'll put the link to that in the description. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have a nice day. Alright, there is one more skip I know of, and I'll go a bit more into the details after I perform it, but right now, I'll just say the basics. What you're going to want to do is get to this point and use the stiletto with the sword. Then, you'll want to use Panther mode to run as fast as you can, and then use another stiletto at the end of this, so you get this cutscene. Now, this cutscene will also play when you first meet the enchants. Now, all you gotta do is beat the enchants. Now, once you've done this, all you have to do is get past here, because the cutscene that played before the enchant encounter basically made it so you've actually already beaten this first, so you don't have to do it anymore. However, there's one small thing that does happen. It despawns the golden bridge that you have to, the golden wall that you have to break, so it forms a bridge. However, in New Game Plus, that doesn't matter because you actually have the Panther form. Anyway, that's all for this skip showcase, and I hope you enjoyed it.